Hello everyone, this is Dr. Virendra, Department of Mathematics, Ramanujan College. In this video, I am going to talk about ResearchGate. ResearchGate is a social networking website for researcher, academician, corporate and NGO, government and medical organizations, or the people who are working there. And recently, they have also opened this website for people who are interested in reading in recent research development, or journalists. They can also make their account and read the relevant material. Now I'm going to discuss how to make or create account on ResearchGate and how we can use it. To open an account on ResearchGate, go to researchgate.net. This is how the web page of ResearchGate looks like. So here we see the option for login and then join for free. So who have already their account here, they can just log in by clicking here. Otherwise, they can click on join for free and then create their account. So here we see that so many 135 million publication pages are there already uploaded on ResearchGate, and there are a variety of topics. If you see that engineering and mathematics, then biology, then computer science, if we click here, suppose for mathematics, then it will redirect to that page, and we can see without login so many publication and all, and so many questions we can also, just like here, how we can extract the coordinate access and all. So there are so many information one can get. But before that, let us go back and see how to create an account. So we can click here, join for free. So once we click, it will redirect to another page. So here we can join it as academic or student or corporate, government or NGO, medical, or recently they have opened this website for a non-researcher also, any journalist or any citizen or scientist, or any person who is interested in reading. So they can make their account and they can read the relevant material. So let us click on academic and or student. So here we have a option for institute and then department. One can fill their institute name and then department, or I'm just skipping it. So here it will ask for first name and then last name and then email ID provided by the organization. So in case if you have your email ID from your organization, so one can write here and then write the password and then continue. So it will create an account, and of course it will require some more information in later stages. So that is the case if you have email ID from organization, given by organization. So in case if one do not have the email ID given by organization, or one do not want to use that email ID, so there is an option. With the help of that, one can also create their account. So for that, one need to be invited by someone who already have their account. So let me log in first my account on ResearchGate. So here if you see that I am already using my personal email ID. So I was got invited by some researcher and then I joined long back. So let me log in. So not only Yahoo, but one can use email ID also. So this is my ResearchGate profile. If I click here on my photo, so I can click, I can see that what are the publications and how many reads and my citations and everything we can see. So but thing is that let us see how to first be get invited, or how one can invite other co-authors or person who is not having his research ResearchGate profile. So here I'm seeing here that this Rekha Srivastava is a researcher. I'm having a paper with her, but she do not have her account on ResearchGate. So I can just write here invite, click invite, then so an invitation will be sent. Okay, so as of now I don't want to invite. Okay, so if I want to invite some other people, so I will click invite colleague. So I will type here mail ID of that person. So here one information is there. You have 4 account nominations left. So I have already invited one person, and monthly one can invite maximum 5 people in a month, in a calendar month. So this need to be taken care while inviting. So let me invite some. Let me write my email ID. So here I'm writing my Gmail ID. Okay, then I'll one need to click here, send invitation nomination. So now invitation has been sent. Okay, so let me check whether I got some email or not. So we need to wait for some time or refresh the page. So after some times we will get email from there. So if you see that here I got an email from ResearchGate. So Virendra Kumar nominated you for a free ResearchGate account. So one can click here, or because I have already logged in this browser. So let me copy the link. Just right click on this and then copy the link address, and then I'm using Mozilla Firefox for this, and then paste here in address bar. So here we have okay, so now I can click here academic or student, then I can write the institute name or organization name, and then department. As of now I'm skipping it. So here we have first name and then the last name, then password and all. So let me write here Virendra, and then let me write Tripathi. Okay, so let me write password. Okay, then I can agree. So here it is it needs some email ID. Okay, so let me continue. Because I was already invited, so it is asking it has taken my email ID, my personal email ID. So now it is asking that I am the author, I am not this author. So let me say it is not my paper or something. Okay, so let me continue. So here it will ask a request for a free account. So here university or education level, so one can click here, and from drop down menu one can select. For example, I'm selecting this one, and then select your publication history. So one can select any of them as per his research publication and all. So I am currently working on my first research paper to be published. So let me write like this, and then field area or something in detail one should write, so that this is going to be read by the ResearchGate people, so that they will approve our account. As of now, we got only link for invitation, but account has not been created yet. So complex analysis or something one can write, and then one can request for free account. So once I click here, then after suppose I'm clicking here. Okay, so here request number 282 is there, and then thanks for requesting ResearchGate account. We will process your request shortly, and then don't want to wait. So if I don't want wait, then provide email address of colleague that already use ResearchGate. So suppose I have been invited by someone, so I can give his email ID or someone else email ID who is already on ResearchGate, and I'm knowing him. If I'm knowing him, so we can give some email ID here, and then we can save it so that they will approve it promptly. Okay, so after some day one receives confirmation, and then one can click, and then he can make the profile. Okay, so this is how one can make profile. Now I will tell how the profile looks like. So here is my profile is ready. So I have already created my profile. So okay, so there are so many tabs. Here is home, just like we see in the Facebook page, and then there is question, and there is a job tab. So if I click here on a home tab, we can see that there is general feed kind of thing, what similar to that what we receive in Facebook, but here we get the relevant information to our research area or allied areas also. Okay, so here we see that this is November 2020. This is preprint. That is this is not published yet. So I can download here, I can save from here, I can follow. If I click here on follow, then in that case, whatever discussion is going on about this paper, I can get update, and then I can recommend, and I can share, just like we used to do on Facebook also. So this is the feed page. So once someone uploading or someone has been cited, just like here, A.K. Misra was cited in this publication. So we can click here, and we can see this. I can also click here on DOI, Digital Object Identifier, to access this paper, or I can click here on request full text also. So it will this will send an email to that particular person to whom this research paper belongs. So let us see. So here a auto composed email ID is ready and to be sent, but thing is that we can customize this also. So if you want send, then I can customize, or I can just click on send, then it will send. Okay, let me explain how one can manage the profile first. Okay, so here is the overview. One can edit from here, and then language and discipline, mathematics, and this skill and expertise. This helps us to find out the relevant feed on ResearchGate. So here, if you see that these are the research interest, how they are computing, it is not clear. Okay, these are the number of citations, and this is the number of citation of papers which are available on ResearchGate, and then 82 recommendation, and this is the number of read I have. Okay, so I can click here, states overview, to see overall overview. So this is what appears. These are what appearing on the front page, but behind that there are so many things. So research interest and citations only, and everything we can check it and see. Suppose I want exclude this one. So this is the graph how it is going on. Okay, so full text read, and this is a research recommendation and read, and also. So this is a weekly summary. We can monthly, we can go for yearly also. We can see this one. Okay, so here if you see that full text read, how it has increased. Okay, so okay, Next thing is that we have seen the overview, and then we can click here on research. So here is a research. There are all 31 research items, and then in which we have I have 29 articles, and then one chapter and one conference paper. So here I have uploaded private full text in most of the cases, because sometimes they are copyrighted and all. So one need to see which paper needs to be uploaded or not. It is up to them. Okay, so this is a by clicking here I can add some supplementary material to it, or I can click here to access a profile of that particular person or my co-author. So it is redirected. It has redirected on that particular page. So okay. So if full text is available, then I can share or anyone can access. If it is private, then I need to send them privately, and not everyone can access that one. So here is a experience tab is there. So experience tab one can edit. So here past affiliation. So my postdoc experience, then Central University of Haryana, then Sundardeep Group Association, and before that I was doing PhD here from Delhi Technological University, then grants and award, everything one can update. So here is ORCID ID is also there, and then scientific societies and membership we can update here, and then current advisors, it is written here, advisors Veera Vichandran, Nopinchu, past advisor Siva Prasad Kumar, and then I have already shown the stats and scores, and then following is the tab where we can see that the followers and who is following me, to whom I am following. So they are the person who are following me. Okay, so here saved list, I do not have any saved list, I hope. If it is something is there, then it will be appearing here. Okay, so this is like just like a bookmark or something. If I saved, then it will appear here, then later I can access directly without much exercise or wasting time. Okay, so here if you see in the right panel, we have affiliation, current affiliation. One can edit if one click here, then edit current affiliation. Then if I don't want, then I'm just cancelling it. Otherwise one can click. Okay, so here one can make some lab. So here is one can create a lab, Nokincho's lab. So he's head and so many people are there, so they are working together on some particular topic, of course. So here we can see the followers. I have 125 followers, and then I am following 145 people, and then top co-authors, and then we have Nokincho, Ravichandran, Siva Prasad, Youngjay Sim, and then Sushil Kumar, and then these are the person who are not on ResearchGate. I can invite by clicking here. Okay, so thing is that now let us see how to upload a research paper. So if I click I click here, add new research paper. So here we see a panel is opening. So there is a long list for this one. So mostly we have a research paper if it is published. If we have preprint, that is non-published kind of thing stuff. So we can click here and upload. If I have a conference paper, we can click here and upload, and then a presentation, poster, and data, and other just like proposal and all. Then we have a project. If we have, then I can click here, upload. So let us see what is there in others. Code, cover page, experiment, finding, method, and these are, or I can upload my thesis too if it is permissible. So okay, so add here, then click here, Then we have another so many options: article, book, chapter, code, conference, data, experiment. So many things are there. Okay, so so let us one can click here. Suppose I am having some article, so I'll click here article. So add a public article or add a private. So there is another option for skip also. So let me skip this one. So if it is you are selecting public, then it will be available to everyone, and one has to upload the research paper also if they wish. So this is a research article type. Not from there, but also we have a choice here to select or deselect someone. Okay, so add a public file or private file, the same option. This is optional, so I can choose, or I can, so I can write here some of my research paper. Suppose coefficient conjecture for Basilevich functions, for example. So this is a Basilevich, some name is there. So okay, so author, I can write my name is already is coming. If I'm not author, then I can click here on cross, and I can add more author from this drop down menu, or I can you can see, or I can type. Okay, so so here the date of publication, or if I have add more author, suppose I'm just writing some name here. So knock in, so here it is coming. I can select, suppose for example I can select, so two authors are there, I just by clicking here I can remove. Okay, so date of publication we can write here, and then this is also optional, digital object identifier, and then we can just like suppose, let me remove this one. Okay, so let me update it, and then it is asking abstract. So abstract has this been peer reviewed, so if it is yes, then one can click yes. Here write abstract here. So one can write original abstract here, then general name. Suppose I'm writing BMMSS, so Bulletin of Malaysian Mathematical Society, or there is also if a option for searching. Suppose suppose I'm writing like I'm selecting this one, or one can type here and one can select from there. You see, okay, so here we see Tam Kang Journal of Mathematics, Tam Kang Journal of Mathematics and Engineering and all. Then if you want some other, so Turkish Journal of Mathematics, chemistry, agriculture, medicine. So one can type and one can search from here. Okay, so volume name and issue name, and then page number if DOI is there, then and then, or I can skip this one, this part. Okay, so if it is coming under some project, so I can select some project, or I can just click here, not from a project. Okay, so here successfully added to your profile. So view article, let me see what is there. So it is asking that you just put some abstract and all, so I can put at my time later on. So this is a coefficient conjecture for Basilevich function. This is coming, and because it doesn't have any full I have not uploaded any full text, so it is asking for full text. Or we can click here on my profile, so we can see. So now I click on research. So here earlier I was having 31, now it is 32. So let me click here, so that I can see the full all publication. Let me skip this one. Okay, so here already have been added. So it is asking for full text, add to project, supplementary file, and all. So this is the thing. Okay, so if you want edit something, so one can click here, and then one can this list is sorted by recently. Okay, so let me close it. Okay, so here one can click and one can edit or one can remove. Okay, so because there is no some publication, any publication like this I have, so I'm just removing it. So remove the publication page for my profile, delete the publication page from ResearchGate. So I'm just deleting it, delete publication page. Okay, so again I have 31, it has been updated. So now see, I have already explained what is home. At home we get news feeds, and then there is an option for question. So if I click here, so I can ask some question, ask a technical question, or start a discussion. So this is this person has started a discussion on SWRL, why mathematics barely covered by linked open data or other type of semantic technologies. So there are so many, you can see, so many discussion is going on. One, I can reply, I can recommend, I can follow. If I follow, then whenever someone is replying to it, to this question, I will get update on email and on ResearchGate also as a link. Okay, so there are so many questions we can get. In here, if you see the right panel, there are some sponsored ads are coming. So compliance ready, in fact mass analysis modified, something is there. And then we have jobs you may be interested also. One can post a job, or one can see the job and apply from here. So this is a new job, open rank long-term faculty systems engineering. So improve this suggestion or get your job displayed here. So if I have some project or job, then I can click here, and then I can feed. I can click here and then post a job. So it will require something to be written about job and all. So looking for higher researchers. So I can post a job. So let me see. So the research area or the field I belongs to. So from here I can select one's field. Suppose this one I'm selecting, and then all location where I want to post. So this is Asia, and then post now to get your job seen by approximately. So 37,100. And early career, among them early career 12%, and then experience 19%, and senior 69%. And then we can post job. Okay, so there is option for this one also. So one can post their research project related kind of thing, or something other, or one can also post if they have organizing some conference or conferences, so they can post here also. So now this panel is finished. So we have here, so this the bell button, if I click here, one can see that Rose PK added an answer to the question, because I am following this question run in plot new in RStudio. So someone has answered, so I am getting updates for that one. Okay, so you have new citations. If I am being cited by someone, then there is update for this one. Then there is a mailbox also, and personal chat box also. So here, Nicola Toneshki, full request, upper bound for the third Henkel determinant for the class F, univalent function with bound and turning. So I have requested him for this PDF, but he replied that, sorry, I don't have the full text of this paper. Okay, no problem. Then we can search at some other places, or his co-author we can contact. Okay, Amish Soni, so he has requested me some paper, so I sent, so he's saying thank you, and then like this. So here, if Marzono, he asked me to give feedback on his paper, the higher coefficient for Vasilevich function. So I have written a report for that one. So he is saying that thank you, Professor Virendra. Okay, so here we have a personal chat box. So this is a request, Tom Sumani, and one other requested full text. So I can request, I can view request, I can send. So I can view all requested requests I received. So here we have 2 requests. Okay, so then if I click here, so in this menu we have a profile, and then your saved list, then Kuncho's lab, and then there is setting. From here we can change our password and all. So by clicking here also I can add sub-research publications or preprint. So here preprint means that the paper or the work which I have carried out but not published yet. So I can keep it here for updates. Okay, so let me go to my home. So okay, so here one can see that Virendra Kumar, then here 13.29. This is a ResearchGate score, but thing is that there is no clear-cut computational method how they are computing, unlike we have for impact factor or H index or I index for publication of some particular person, or for some particular in case of impact factor for some particular journal. But here we don't have any particular method to compute. No one knows how it is coming. And then one can also change this qualification and all by clicking edit. So here I have written like this, so one can select from this drop down menu. Okay, so I'm just cancelling it. So this is what about the ResearchGate profile. And there is a search option also. If I want to search some suppose I want univalent functions, so I can just click here on search button. So I want the related researchers. So there are so many researchers we can get, we can know about them, we can write we can send some requests to them. And then on this there are some projects. So by univalent analytic univalent function. So univalent function is working just like a keyword. So we see here so many research project, and then on publication, here publication, so there is a univalent function, there is continuous semigroup, and then sub univalent functions and all. There are so many weeks here. If I'm interested in this book, in this paper, then I can click here on download, and it will download directly. So we need not to pay anything for this one. And now if I am reading this abstract, in this paper we discuss univalent function and their associated properties. If I'm interested in this file, so I can click request file, as earlier I have told. So one can click here send, and then one can that particular person, that researcher, will be notified for it, and they can send if they have the research paper. Okay, so here univalent function related questions. So there are so many questions on univalent function related. And then if there is some job, so no job at all, so institution we see. So health fee function, actually this is a institution, this is searching with function keyword, so it is taking from here. So it is not like that the people who are working, just like I'm working Ramanujan College, but it is not showing that one. So it is taking the keyword from here. Okay, so let us go back. So then department also it is taking. So it will take only if there is some function or some univalent kind of thing. But thing is that publication will come. Publication will come, and we can find out the researchers also. Okay. So main thing is that one need to see regularly the home page, and one can get updated. One can follow some research papers and all. Suppose I'm interested in this one, so I will recommend, or I can share, I can follow. Okay, I can follow. So if someone is making some comment or something, so I will be get notified. You are no longer following this research. Okay, so because I was already following, so now I'm following. Okay. One more thing is there, if I want to visit profile or research publication of some researcher, I can click. Suppose I want to see publication of Professor Veera Vichandran, so I can click on his photo or name, so I will be redirected here on his page. So I can see the same profile is same, looking similar as mine. So here is a research. The thing is that what I cannot do, I can just download his paper, but I cannot edit anything here. So experience, if I want to see his experience and all, then I can click here. So I can scroll down, and then I'll come to know everything. So here research publication, if I want proof text, then I can put a request, or if there is some paper is already available, then I can directly download it. Okay, so here this text is available already, so I can click here and download it. So like this, and suppose I want see the profile of Ompi Ahuja, so I can click so here, and I want to see his publication, so click on research, then similar kind of thing we can get. Okay, so this is how we can visit the profile of others, and how we can search, how we can search the relevant research papers, so that we can read and we get updated with this one. So with this I'm now finishing this discussion. Thank you very much.